Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. I'm Vic the Chick, and today I'm going to show you how to do a fast. I've done a lot of research on fasts, and there's a lot of mixed information, and I've come to the conclusion they're a wonderful way to help your body eliminate so many toxins that are in our environment. I found this fast. What I've learned over time is it's much more important to feel good and have something tasty than it is to do a perfect fast. So, I used to try to do the perfect fast, which was just water, and I just don't like drinking water, and I found this, it's called Kabbalah juice. Now, I'd seen this on this particular website, which I'm going to put down here, free website. And I'd seen Kabbalah juice, and I assumed it was some kind of weird juice from South America that you had to buy, and I'm sort of burnt out on those kinds of things, because I feel like unless the juice is really super fresh or coming immediately right from your backyard, it's probably lost a lot of its energy or whatever. And to my surprise, Kabbalah juice is actually a combination of juices that you can make fresh. So I said, hey, I'll try it. I tried it. To my surprise, it was delicious. So I was able to drink a lot more of it and for a longer time than is usually the case, because I'm not someone big on being uncomfortable for too long. So what it involves is carrots. Kabbalah stands for C is for carrots. A is for apple. B is for beet. I have half a beet here. L is for lemon. And A is for another apple. So you use 3 different kinds of apples. And you use organic apples, so you can use the entire apple, everything you put in the juicer. I do cut off if there's some brown spots. I cut them off. I cut off the little stem, but the seeds are amazingly good for you, which is something we weren't all taught growing up, but I've come to believe is very good truth research. So I'm going to make my Kabbalah juice, but I want to say that I got the recipe from the website that does sell something called the Mighty 90. I don't sell this, but I like it. I have it. I only take it like once every 2 weeks, and it is so good. It since I started taking it, and I'm sure it's not a coincidence, I don't crave cakes and pastries and cookies like I used to. I actually lost weight because I believe the reason is there's a lot of trace minerals in this, and some of those trace minerals are what people who are addicted to white flour are secretly craving. So if you get your mineral deficiencies met, your body doesn't even like white flour so much anymore. I found it easier to not eat white flour, which I think was a lot of the problem. And if you'll notice on television, there's tons of bubbling cheese pizza commercials, because that's such a highly profitable, low quality item. They can afford to put tons of commercials and push it, because when you eat lots of white flour, you tend to overeat, and people who overeat are just great for people who sell food, but that's on a personal level. It's not good for you. So please understand, if you found mixed information that suggests vitamins aren't good for you, it's probably false. No, it is false. You need supplements. This doctor who invented this said it very clearly. He said our food is being grown, even these organic things are being grown in land that has been leached of so many minerals and chemicals, and we eat so much junk food. We actually really need to have vitamins and mineral supplements to be healthy. And so there's a subtle reason why you're told don't take vitamins and minerals. It's because sick people are worth a lot of money, and if you can die and have your bank account tapped out, that's perfect. For the certain industries. They don't want you to grow to be 100, live to be 100, and die in your sleep, that's a way, they don't make a penny. And so they have to put out a little deliberate misinformation to mislead people, because they could lose a lot of money if everyone really got on the health wagon. So again, I don't sell this. It's called Tangy Tangerine or the Mighty 90, but I really recommend it, and I probably should be taking it more than I take it, because I tend to, it's so delicious. It's a little sweet. I mix it with orange juice. I tend to only take it once every 2 weeks. It's just so concentrated. I just, wrongly, as you can see, I don't look perfect. So, I just want to mention as well, there's a spiritual thing involved in me juicing these vegetables. Because I come from an alcoholic family that's very perfectionistic. So their tendency and mine originally was, you know what, how do I know it's organic? What about this lemon isn't organic and everything else is? Well, forget it. I'm just going to have Pop-Tarts for breakfast, So, because of a spiritual program I've gone through, it's 12-step related, I now have the attitude, which is more relaxed, which is like, you know what, I'm going to do my best, surrender the rest. I don't know for sure that this is organic, even though it said it was organic. I notice organic food tends to taste better, but I don't know anything for sure. And I'm a little annoyed that I couldn't get an organic lemon, because I'm a perfectionist. I've got organic carrots and organic, oh no, but the spiritual program I'm in says, let it go, it makes me more able to go, you know what, do your best, and that's fine. Whereas the old me was everything or nothing. I eat like crap and drink, or I can't stand juicing, because it's a lot of work. You got to wash the vegetables, collect the vegetables, then you got to clean the juicer. So here I go with my fast. Okay, I'm about to make my juice here. This is a Breville juicer. I like it, but I recommend you clean it right away, because if you let all the juice harden, it becomes a pain in the ass to clean. But anyway, so I'm doing my juice now. Are you ready, everybody? I look like shit, but I'm going to look better after I do my fast, right? Or after I do it. I recommend you do this fast once a week. Have I ever done it once a week? No, but that's what I've read that makes sense to me, is once a week. You drink this juice as long as you can, all day long if possible. I tend to not make it past, I make it to about 3 in the afternoon. I've never really been one of those people who could do a fast till the next day. But this juice is so delicious, it may happen. You never know. So yeah, I'm not done juicing all the ingredients, and I just want to say I have to stop and pour this stuff in another container, just because, that's sort of the pain in the ass that goes with making your own juice. So progress, not perfection. So I gotta put something here. But you know what? When you're fasting, you save a lot of money, because you don't eat. You don't realize how much time and money you spend every day eating. So when you're fasting, if you can do it right, you save a lot of time, energy, and money, because you don't have dishes to wash, or you don't have money to spend going out to eat or whatever. So anyway, I'm continuing here. Way, according to my moon phase watch, check it out. It's a full moon. Today is a full moon. Now, there's a website called lunarium.com that tells you when it's a full moon and when it's the second day or whatever. Oh, it's really complicated. I've never been into astrology, because it sort of bugs me, because I don't like predestination or whatever, the idea that everything's all mapped out and you don't have any choices. I don't like that idea, which is not supposedly what astrology is all about, but if you go to Lunarium, you can see what day it is, and It's not a good time to do a fast. I don't know. But today is a full moon and I'm doing a fast. So if you have an opinion on that, I'd love to see your comments. Okay. Okay. So here's me and my Kabbalah juice. Isn't it pretty? It's carrots. It's just the way it turned out. And you drink this whole thing. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I'll keep you apprised on how I feel about it. But I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it till 4 p.m. maybe. And let's go, baby. It's a full moon. I'm just showing you my situation here. I have a situation where I rinse off my juicer and immediately put it up in its regular place to dry, which saves a lot of time and trouble of having to move it around. So it may not look that great, but if you want to get into healthy living, you got to get simple situations down. You got to be consistent. That's two of just the biggest obstacles besides the mental obstacles a lot of us have to changing our lifestyle, is just keeping it really simple and uncomplicated and being consistent, doing stuff every single day. Okay, see you soon. So, instead of taking coffee to the park, I'm going to take my juice. Not the whole thing, of course, but usually I have to have a cup of coffee when I'm at the park. It's just my thing. Right now I'm going to try to replace it with some of this juice in a coffee cup.